Good evening and welcome back to Timberborn here with our 1000 Beaver challenge, where we have all the houses that we currently have built. They're ready, they're done. And we're up to 384 beavers and things are going well with the exception of carrots. Carrots are dropping by about 100 a day. So we need to address that. 5 fields is not enough for 384. So we're going to need more, which is very awkward because we don't have the space for more. I'm going to put more down here. I think it's going to be fine. We've got plenty of space down here, so I think we'll put more down here. So what I'm going to do is we're going to build dams across there and get rid of that dam. We're in a drought. We're in cycle 33, day 23. We're in the last day of a drought at the moment. Everything's good. Water is extremely good. This is pumping away nicely. The water level is not bad down here. We're still pumping, so we're all good for that one here. Our 2 riverbeds are done here. All the foundation for our new areas built. So we can move on and progress on with more food. And more food would obviously mean we're spreading out the food, so then our carrots will not drop either. So yeah, we also have this done here. This is all done dusted here. We have two chapters because I realized I didn't need the forester once I had finished planting trees, and then realized that this tapper can't actually reach the trees out here, so I removed the ground from underneath some of these trees. Oh, I should do that more over here, because trees will only spread if they're not on farmland. If they're on land, if they're on this land here, they won't automatically spread. They will only spread if they're not on it. So you can plant the trees, remove the land, and then stop them automatically spawning. So they automatically plant saplings themselves, and they'll spread up to the edge of this path and then stop. And that's absolutely fine because I think that's it's had a range of this here, but I'm okay with it spreading as that path. We'll have one range where they can't get the tap and stuff here, so but that's not too bad. That's not bad. Our chestnuts are being pretty much all consumed. This can reach everywhere down here. You see the lines down here. These 2 chestnut ones can reach anywhere down here. I put a second grill in for chestnuts, but it's still not enough. It's still not enough. We're only up to like 30-40 chestnuts here. I am storing some chestnuts here. So we are going up in chestnuts, but it's not enough. Even this is not going to be enough. This whole area would have to be chestnuts to keep up with grilled chestnuts. And that's not even going to be enough for 1,000 beavers. So I don't know whether we're going to be able to get grilled chestnuts done or not. I'm just not sure. I'm just not sure. We have all the barns in here for the foods as well. Each one is set to a different food going along. So this one here is on grilled chestnuts. This one here is on cacti crackers. We're not making yet. I did mess up, and this has got some gears and maple syrup and other bits and pieces in it, but we'll hopefully consume that at some point. This grilled spider dock, and the last one is maple pastries. Not that we're making any of them yet, but they are ready and prepared, and we can do that. We have 168 unemployed beavers, so we're good. We're good for beavers. So that has been built there. Let's put in our beehives. Now I'm just going to put it. I'm going to lose the corner on this one here. That's fine. And I might lose the corner on that one over there, or I might slap them together. Yeah, I think we'll slap them together. And what we're going to do as well, we're going to put another dam in here. Build across to there. That's the edge. 2 in there. Build up there. And then we need at least one more farm to harvest these ones. At least one more farm. And we'll put the farm. Yeah, we'll put the farm there, like that. And you can access this from here. We'll get two more carrot fields in here. Now, if we add other things as well, it will lower our carrot usage, but I'll just kind of look at the balancing here, and it looks like bread and grilled potatoes are fine, but carrots are going down. Grilled chestnuts go up and then drop and then go up and then we lose them all, and it's very weird. It's like we get a whole bunch of them in because obviously they blossom, and we get a whole bunch of them in, and then we get lovely, and then we eat too many of them, and it just goes. So I don't really know what to do about grilled chestnuts. I think we might have to change this to not be grilled chestnuts and make that something else, because we might have something else to do here. I mean, I kind of want to do maple pastries like down here. Where is it? Maple pastries there. Which uses flour and maple syrup, and we are producing plenty of flour. We are good. We are good for wheat flour, I think. Yeah, these two are full. These two are not because they're being used. But that's okay. That's okay. We've got options. We've got options. We are making some stuff here, and we can always put in more grist mills, because we are getting plenty of wheat in. We are well and truly getting plenty of wheat in. We are not milling enough of it, so I'm fine with putting in another 4 grist mills somewhere, and doing the same, and then doing it. In fact, do you know what? We should just do that right now. Let's just do that right now. Let's go. Do you know what I'm going to do? We're going to put in 2 more storages. 2 more storages like this. Boom. And one of these is going to become flour, wheat flour, and one of them is going to become maple pastries. But the maple pastries will be set to 0 because we want them up there, but it's somewhere for them to dump them here. And then what we'll do is we will. I'm going to leave a gap down here because this can have 1 more wheat field in it if we need another wheat field. Don't think we do, but I want to leave it there just in case. So we need to make maybe more grist mills. I'm not too sure. We definitely want to make a couple more bakeries. So I'm just going to double up on bakeries. I think that's the best way to do it. We'll just do what we've done here, put them back to back. Boom, like that. Run right here and make maple pastries. Maple pastries. Yeah, this is going to be, I think, grilled cattail, and then up here we'll do the other thing because we need to make cattail crackers, which is the other. Yeah, so the cattail is going to be up there. So this is going to be spade dock, and grilled potato dock is just spade dock that is grilled. I'm not convinced that is large enough to supply our entire population. I'm really not. I'm not going for each and every food. I just want to make sure there is enough food overall to supply one. So if one's outperforming the rest, that's fine. That's fine. We have no issue with that whatsoever. It would help, I suppose, if I actually plant the crops down here. That might be an idea. So let's, speaking of planting crops, let's also just get some spaded dock going here and get some grills going for it. So I'm not really sure how the spades will unlock the aquatic farmhouse. Not really sure how this is going to work. I want to find center. Here. Let me pause the game and we'll go. Can't remember how big this is, but it's 20. It's 20 long. Okay, so these 2 here are center. So I'm going to put the stairs there. No, we're not. We're going to move the stairs over by 1 because we actually have a storehouse on this end. So we'll move the stairs over by 1, and then we'll get the aquatic farmhouse and put it in there. And you are going to do spaded dock. And I'm hoping you should be able to grab this entire area. We might need more than 1. So yeah, we may need more than 1, but that's okay. That's okay. If I did, I'll tell you what. We won't do that. We'll start from the end. What we'll do that. We'll do aquatic farmhouse. We do grill. Aquatic farmhouse. Grill. Aquatic farmhouse. Grill. Okay. Yeah. And then we'll put in a few lots of stairs like that. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to pause these outside too, like this, and we'll leave it like that, and we'll see how it goes. Now this means it doesn't have a deep storage for what we want to do, but that's okay. That's okay. I think that's probably the best way of doing this. So bump plant space block there, and then you'll be able to reach all of this, and then we'll just up it should it need to. If it grows quick enough, you can also do beehives here. But I've messed up. Because they can only be placed on ground. You can't put them on top of things. They can affect the underground, underwater crops, but you can only place them on ground. You can't put them on top of platforms. It says no. So I now can't get any platforms in here to actually affect these. I can't build things in here. I've done it wrong. I need to leave little pedestals of stuff like that to do it, but I didn't think that far ahead. So we can't speed up any of this in here. I don't know if work underwater. Really not sure on that. Do you know what? I'm guessing they don't work if they're underwater. But I'm really just thinking that I might put them in and try. I'm guessing they become flooded and stop working, and they don't bonus things. But I need to test that. I'm sure I have tested this, but I can't remember. So we'll give it a go. We'll put one of these there. They'll get flooded. We'll get icons saying, "Hey, these are flooded," and they're not going to work. But that's fine. And then we can do the same up here, but we'll do that at a later date. So, okay. So we're going to have these grow, these get built, and then I will make one flower and one will become maple pastry. We've got our two maple pastry places in here. A log pile wouldn't be a bad idea to have down here as well, but we've left some space here if we need to put in more grilled don't want to connect them up just yet. If you put in more grits mills, so I have space to do that here, should it be required. So okay, we'll let that build, we'll let this build, and we'll let it get going, and we will see how they go. Grilled spade lock, grilled spade lock. And we'll see how it goes. So we shall be back once that is built, and we are we started day cycle 34. I don't know how long it's going to take to build. Probably not very long, but we'll be back when that's done, and hopefully our carrots will also increase. Let's change this to be planting. There we go. Okay. So yes, we shall be right back. It's so nice to be able to build when you have all the resources on hand. It took a grand total of 2 days to build everything. So we have our underground warehouse built here that can store wheat flour, and we'll be storing wheat flour. I think it's emptied these out completely. Yes, there's not a great deal in there because obviously these have grabbed the wheat flour as well. So we'll see how it goes. We'll see how the wheat flour goes. Maple pastries are slow. You get 3 in half an hour, so we might need more. We might need more. So we'll see how that goes. But there is good news. Beehives do in fact work underwater. They are flooded. They are complaining they are flooded. But if we look here at the edges here, click on this one here, 7%, and these were both planted roughly the same time. 10%. I'm gonna come over here. 7%, 11%. That one's just been planted. Oh, they've both been planted 0. 60, yeah, they've been planted today, those ones. But let's see, they're planting them out here, and the ones here compared to the ones there are definitely a couple of percentage ahead. So beehives do work underwater. They are still working, so you can plant them underwater and they still work, which is awesome. Absolutely awesome. I'm really hoping this water starts filling back up again very, very soon. I don't see it flowing. I see it all being very stagnant and not moving anywhere. So I don't know where the water is currently going to. Where is our water? Our water is going up. Then along here. Then flowing right down. Oh, it's along here and then coming in here. That's what it's doing. It's filling this end. Okay, so it's filling this end. But that's fine. That's fine. But it will fill. It will fill and it will go out to here. I'm just a little concerned. That last drought we had was the 10-day drought, which I think is the longest drought we can get. I think. I'm not sure. And I'm just a little concerned that the water here, as you can see, is very low. Well, if we zoom right in here, you'll see it's extremely low. And if it actually runs out, then these die in a matter of minutes without water. So, yeah. 6, 10, 6, 10, 6, 9. Okay. That one's just been planted. Then this one's going to get planted here, so it's a good test. So that they are basically planted within a few game hours of each other. So this one should be 1% or so ahead. 10 or so. So well, in fact, this is a better way to test it. So this one right on the end here was planted after that one. So that one should grow up faster than this one. Simple as that. Simple mathematics. So we can go back and double check on it. So we're still getting loads of wheat. I think we're actually full on wheat, aren't we? Oh, what do I save? Yeah, our wheat is kind of full. But now these can be running full capacity because we have somewhere to store the flour. So it may just be a case of that we need to use more wheat as it goes. Carrots are growing, but they're not growing fast enough at the moment. We're still dropping on carrots, but it's very slow, very slow. The carrot dropping is very slow. And I have noticed the chestnuts are holding at about 100, which is interesting. So yeah, we can always put another gatherer down here if these ones aren't being gathered in time. That would stop here and come down there. So yeah. Oh, and also I built a large warehouse here to store the maple syrup. Because I kind of realised that we're going to be using it, but we only really have storage for 50, for 100. So I thought I'll put a large warehouse in over here. That'll do. I was going to put one for the pine resin as well, but I thought, no, wherever we make treated planks is where we want to have the pine resin stored. So we'll do that somewhere else. Not that we need treated planks for anything. We're not really doing anything. Our science is good. I don't need to build an observatory. We have one now. I removed one. We have one inventor. We would have 2 inventors for like the whole game. And we've got enough science to unlock a lot. So, yeah. Speaking of unlocking things, what about the monuments? What about... I mean, we can put in monuments here. Which, if I put one there, that actually gets all of this chunk and half of this one. So I can put one there, and then put another one over here. And that would get both lots. Then I put one up here as well. Yeah, it kind of dings on the edge there, but we've got to deal with it and it lines up. So let's do that. Let's build our chunks. We're going to have them facing this way. So one there, and then the next one will be on this line and this one. But then we want to unlock the Flame of Progress. And the Flame of Progress is a much larger area. But I don't think it's large enough. I think I've messed up this spacing here. Yeah. I can't see. I don't know whether it's going to be here. And it misses the front houses. It needs to be one more forward. You see it's highlighting all the houses, all the ones we can see. But it's not highlighting the front houses because it can't reach them. It needs to come forward by one to be able to reach them. But I don't think you go down. to working hours. Wrong button. 18. It won't let me put in. No, it won't let me build things on the wrong level. If I go down to there and I put the flame, put it in there, then it's not reaching the very front houses. It needs to come forward one, and I can't bring it forward. We could always put in multiple flames. There is no reason why not. We could put one here, one here, one here, one here. The actual tribute of ingenuity, I have no idea where I'm going to put that. I could do maybe something in the center here, like built up in the sky, but then I don't know how to power it because it requires power. I might just ignore the tribute of ingenuity and put in these flames instead. Just every we're gonna have one more back here for those two. So that's yeah. So that here, as you can see, is gonna be right there, and it's got a 2 gap. Oh, if you look over here, right over here, it's gotta be on that line there. There's a 2 gap, and the houses are 2 deep. So it's got to be one more forward in order to get the front houses there. So I can't put it here. I'd have to put it like on here. Stop. Delete that. Yes, we're going to use 92 logs. I'm sorry. Terribly sorry. But I think we might just overdo it. I think I'm gonna overdo it. Okay, so we're gonna put them on every single one. Then we'll do the same with the labour monuments. On every single one, and it's overkill. It's complete overkill. But each one is gonna have its own thing. Each and every one is gonna have its own monument on top. So yeah, it's complete overkill. But you know what? Whatever. We've got practical infinite resources. That's fine. We've got more trees and stuff over here we can drop down should we need to. In fact, we can do that kind of now as well. If I get some lumberjacks in, do this here. I really do like that when you put it up against the road. I don't know if anyone's seen this before. Up against the road, if you don't see the green line, it means it's out of range. So that green line that's shining up there, that's the range of your town centre. There, this will not have any access to beavers. So to put it there, then this guy can reach all the way up to here somewhere. The line up there. So we'll just go and put in 1, 2, 3 like that, and then you can reach all up there. And what we'll do as well, just to help you out, is we will build a platform there, so you can access the trees up here as well. Awesome. You can't access anything there, but you can chop down these trees. Is that set chop down? No, it's not. I went around and I actually cleared out a lot of the area for chopping down trees to try and speed the game up, and then trees started growing again. So you see, like here, this is all here. So we need to put a lumberjack back up here again, where I had one previously, just to try and catch the trees. But unfortunately, we are getting to the point where I can't reach any more trees. The base does not have the distance to do that. But this is kind of as far as it can go. I think it might be able to go further on this path. Yeah, right, okay. Where can you go? You can go up to there. So put another lumberjack in here. You can reach as far as you want to go there. That's as far as you can come here. I won't go any further than that. So yeah, we are getting to a point where we're kind of running out of space. See here, we can't actually reach any further. That's the furthest height, the highest I can go. And you've been chopping down trees galore, and you are done for trees. So might have to plant some more tree farms or something. I don't know. Let's start the game again. No? Right. Okay. So let's have a look at these here. So these two were planted at the same time. In fact, you were planted ahead of it. So you're on 5%. You're on 9%. Yep. Flooded beehives. Definitely 100%. Work underwater. So that's awesome. that case, we'll do the same. And we're probably going to build the same sort of thing up here as well. I did realise as well, I wanted to put in hauler posts up here to help all the water around. Because this is where the water is going to be produced, and we want to haul it down here somewhere. But I can't do that. But then I realised I've got these gaps in between here, so we can always put haulers in between these gaps here, so we can have 3 haulers, which I think might be an idea. We put haulers there. So that's all good. That's all good. Okay. Can you reach the whole area? You can reach the whole area, so you are planting. You are also set to guarantee planting. I don't know whether 1 farmhouse is going to be enough or not. We'll see. These take a long time to grow, so we'll see how it goes. We'll see how it goes. That's one to keep an eye on. But again, it's just to supplement the food. See how it goes. So they're going to plant these things. Going to build these monuments going on in here. We have not enough planks to plant all of them, to build all of them, but we can get planks. That's not a problem. This is all going to be done here. This is already starting to be harvested, so maybe our carrots will start raising again, which is awesome. This is doing its thing here, but you are not really keeping up. How's the wheat? Not really. Wheat's not really going any faster. Let's build more here. Let's build some more mills. And I think I might just build the same sort of thing. We might build 4 of them with enough wheels to power them. I don't usually leave a gap in between them. I left the gap in between there just because it's spacing there, and then I broke the spacing at it later on anyway. So 1, 2, 3, 4, like that. I'm gonna get this, and I'm gonna literally just fill this in here. Just be done with it. And then we want to grab power wheels, and we need 5 of them. And I don't think I can fit 5 in here. No, I can't. Oh, yes I can. Yes I can. Do it like this. We'll just go we'll go 1, 2, 3, 4. I don't know why I spaced them out like that, but well, actually no, we don't need to space them out like that. Let's do that. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. We need to add 3 more, and I just need to leave a gap like that. 2. 3. There we go. Really bad, but it does not matter. You can still reach that, correct? Yes, you can. Awesome. Path along there. And we run. Power wheels. Like this. Doop, doop, and doop. You go. That's really bad. That's really bad, but it's fine. It's fine. Yeah. Build all that first. There you go. It doesn't matter. 5 power wheels to 4 of them. That'll do. It's close enough. Close enough. That'll be fine. And then we can grind more wheat down. You don't have to have wheat building you so much. So yeah, that's the problem. The problem is we're not grinding enough wheat. So that'll be fine. Spade lock's coming along. Everything's coming along. I suppose we're kind of ready to build more houses. These give ore within range. I should explain what they do very quickly here, and then we'll bring this episode to a close. So if I click on one of these here, he now has ore down here. Boom, flame progress, which increases his walking speed by 30%. So he moves faster, which is helpful. Just overall, it means they take less time to get to places. The labour monument increases working speed, so they work 25% faster, which means, like here, this has 0.55 hours. 25% faster means he's dropping a quarter of that time off, because he's working faster. So, yeah, that's awesome. That's very good. And then the last ore is life expectancy, so it makes beavers live longer. So we're not particularly fussed about that, about the beavers living longer, because we're playing Folktails, so they breed up to the right point anyway. So, okay, so we will carry on from here. Why is the river dried up? What happened? Oh no, all this is dried up. These dried out and will die. Yeah, this is what I was concerned about. I was concerned that these do not store enough water. And this does not fill fast enough. That's why I wanted something out here that we can... We may have to look into that. Next episode we'll look into that. I might blow a hole off here, and one off here somewhere, to the edge of the map, and have these two as the outlets. So all the water that flows in here must come into these two before it can output. So these always get water in them. But right now we're not just getting enough water in, which makes sense because we need to fill this great big reservoir, and I don't know how long we're going to have a wet season for. So maybe our Spader Dock will not survive for as long as we had hoped. We will have to see. But that will be next time. So thank you very much for watching. I hope you have enjoyed this one, and I hope to see you again next time. Until then, as always, have fun.